I'm Jeremiah McKinnon, and this is NEC News Today. Here now are the top cannabis news stories from around New England for April 28th, 2023. If you've ever wondered where the best cities for cannabis users are across the United States, Boston and Hartford made the top 15 in a recent study. Clever, a real estate data company, recently published a list in collaboration with cannabis platform Leafly that says Massachusetts and Connecticut have 2 of the top 15 cannabis cities in the country. The research included metrics such as cannabis prescribing doctors per 100,000 residents, dispensaries per 100,000 residents, the affordability of cannabis, and even looked at the number of Taco Bells per 100,000 residents. This is the first time that Boston ended up on the list at number 13 out of 15. Hartford just made the list at number 15. Lawmakers and regulators in Maine are looking at whether to cap cannabis cultivation to prevent oversupply issues. While lower prices are celebrated by consumers, it often makes it more difficult for smaller cultivators to compete. The current price of cannabis in Maine is roughly $8 a gram. Maine lawmakers are debating whether the state should stop issuing licenses if the price of cannabis drops another 20% below last year's figures. According to reporting from Portland Press Herald, Maine's top cannabis regulator, John Hudak, explained that the level of sales are falling behind the increased production. The hyper-competitive market has also impacted cannabis caregivers, with roughly 1/3 of them letting their license expire since 2021. This week, I wanted to highlight an innovative cannabis edible, so I grabbed the salted caramel-flavored cannabis infused Boba from Blue River. I went ahead and followed the recommendation on the package to pour it on top of my favorite ice cream. The salted caramel was a perfect combination with vanilla ice cream. This experience of popping boba was totally unlike any other cannabis edible I've ever tried before. For the full review, including photos, please visit necnewstoday.com. There's an event this Saturday in Roxbury dedicated to providing free medical marijuana certifications to patients in need. Let's Talk Weed, New England Treatment Access, and MedWell Health and Wellness are holding this event on April 29th at the Nubian Gallery at 2164 Washington Street between 11 a.m. and 4 p.m. Individuals can pre-register to get their medical cannabis card on-site after a clinical visit from MedWell. Low-income patients and veterans will be prioritized. The event is free. It will also feature music, vendors, and education. For more information on this event, including how to pre-register, please visit necnewstoday.com. Ocean Breeze Cultivators updated their Instagram followers this week with their latest product, a cannabis-infused Ketchup. Massachusetts cannabis cultivator and product manufacturer, Ocean Breeze Cultivators, recently announced their latest creation on Instagram. The company says that Captain's Ketchup, a cannabis-infused condiment, is now available. Each purchase comes with 10 ketchup packets, each containing 5 milligrams of THC. Not everyone is a fan of ketchup, and Ocean Breeze Cultivators already thought ahead by planning mustard and barbecue packets in the near future. Captain's Ketchup does not appear to be on any dispensary shelves quite yet, but when it does drop, it's likely to be a hit at this summer's cookouts. The Ascend dispensary in Boston had a strike happen this week outside of their dispensary. On Wednesday afternoon, a group of individuals stood in front of the Ascend recreational dispensary, located steps away from Boston's TD Garden, to protest the company. According to a video posted to Instagram from Eric Ricky Blaze, one individual helping to hold a sign that said "Shame on Ascend, stop exploiting your workers," claimed that the company is stealing tips from employees and not allowing for breaks to be taken during shifts. Ascend was one of the first recreational dispensaries to open in the city of Boston, with a second location in Newton and a newly opened store in New Bedford. Connecticut regulators have chosen to pause any plans to reopen the cannabis lottery process. According to reporting from Connecticut Insider, there are several bills before the legislature that could affect the lottery and licensing process. As a result, regulators are waiting until the end of the legislative session to entertain the idea of a new lottery process for cannabis licenses. One proposal currently before the legislature would tackle the issue of limiting the number of applications that a company can submit as part of the lottery. In previous lotteries, questions arose about the process after some companies spent hundreds of thousands of dollars to submit hundreds of applications in the lottery. While Connecticut has equity provisions in their cannabis law, some critics have lamented the lack of equity in the current process. Last but not least, there's an upcoming cannabis event in May called This Party that is promising to give attendees a VIP experience. On May 20th, an event put together by the Wiedeker Group in partnership with Moroccan Days promises to give attendees who love cannabis a truly unique VIP experience. This event is a consumption-friendly event and will feature prominent cannabis brands, experimental art installations, live entertainment, special guests, and delicious treats and refreshments. The event will take place at a private location in Kingston, Massachusetts. According to the event description, this party is expected to host over 300 VIP guests. Harbor House Collective, Green Care Collective, Nature's Heritage, Blue River, and Rolling Relief are among some of the groups involved in the party. Attendees must be 21 years or older to attend. Tickets are available online for $55, but may also be purchased at the door. For more information on this party on May 20th, please visit necnewstoday.com. For the absolute latest New England Cannabis news, head on over to necnewstoday.com and follow us on all your favorite social media platforms. If you're enjoying the show, be sure to like this video. Subscribe to NEC News Today for more great content, and hit the bell icon so you never miss an episode of the show. For New England Cannabis News Today, this is Jeremiah McKinnon, reminding you to always use cannabis responsibly and to enjoy your cannabis-filled adventures throughout New England.